Hey guys, Dan Meyer here with Dominate Fishing, and in this short video I'm going to show you how to tie a Carolina rig. Now a Carolina rig is a great rig to use anytime that you want your bait to stay on the bottom. So it works well for tons of different saltwater scenarios, redfish, flounder, drum, tons of saltwater scenarios, fishing catfish, especially if there's current, fishing trout or salmon in the Great Lakes. There's just tons of uses for the Carolina rig. You can also use them for walleye river fishing, bass. So here I'm going to show you how to tie a Carolina rig for live bait purposes. So let me just angle the camera down here a little bit. You're going to need your main line, a leader line, some hooks, sinkers, and a barrel swivel. So let's just tie a Carolina rig here real quick. So I'm going to take my main line first, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to attach a sinker to the main line. So right here I've got a bell sinker. Normally you'd use an egg sinker, but you know, any type of lead weight will work. So I'm going to take the weight and I'm going to thread my main line through the weight so it can slide up and down. Now you don't want the lead weight to slide all the way up to the hook. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tie a barrel swivel onto my main line now. So first I threaded through a weight. Now I'm going to tie on a barrel swivel. So I'm just going to tie my standard knot here. I did a video on this knot. If you want to know the knot I'm using, I'll put a link to that video in the description of this one, but you know, pretty much any knot's going to work here. So I tie the barrel swivel onto my main line, and my main line right here is 12-pound test. You can, you know, adjust the size of your weight to the fish you're fishing. Now I'm going to put a 8-pound or a 6-pound leader on here. Now you could use the same pound test line for your main line and your leader, especially if you're fishing for something like catfish. But if you're fishing something where you're using heavy line on your main line and you want to, the fish that you're fishing have good eyes, so you want a smaller leader, then you could use a few pound tests lower. Or if you're fishing something, you know, if you have like braided line on and you want a mono leader, that's when you know, use a different leader than your main line. So now I've got my weight on the main line. It can slide back and forth. I've got a barrel swivel stopping it. Now I'm going to tie my leader line to the other end of the barrel swivel. And I'm going to use the same knot as I used to tie my swivel onto my main line. And I'm making my leader line about 2 feet long. That's about how long you want it. 2 feet. Alright, so now that's attached. So that looks like this. And where'd my weight go? Okay, so the whole thing looks like this now. We've got the weight, we've got the barrel swivel, and now the leader line's attached. And now I'm simply going to just tie on my hook. In this case I'm using a circle hook, and that was because I was fishing redfish, but you could also use a circle hook for fishing catfish, but you know, tie on whatever hook is necessary for whatever fish you're fishing. Whoops, and that, I didn't do the knot right. So I'm just going to feed the line back through the hook, and I'm going to simply tie a knot here. There we go. So we've got the hook. So this is the rig. I'm going to just back up a little bit here so you can see it. We've got, this is a Carolina rig. Weight, barrel swivel, leader line attached to the hook. And the whole thing is going to look like this. I should have maybe... This is how the Carolina rig is going to work. So that's how you tie a Carolina rig. Hope this video helped you. Hope you know how to tie a Carolina rig. If it did, hit the like button. Also, if this is your first time here, I'd love to have you subscribe to my YouTube channel. I do videos just like this to help you catch more and bigger fish. So like, subscribe, and I will see you next time.